Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone, and I hope all of you are in the good condition. So, I am Afifah Alya Riski from English Literature Class B. In this video, I would like to explain about the present perfect tense. Okay, let's get started. So, what is the present perfect tense? The present perfect tense describes an action that began in the past, despite being a present tense. Often, the action being described is still continuing into the present. This is how the present perfect tense differs from the simple past tense. The next is about characteristics. The first is the predicate of the sentence in this tense always consists of have or has plus past participle. So what is the past participle? The past participle is the third form of the verb that shows an activity that has happened in the past. The second is subjects. He, it always use has, while subjects I, you, they, we use have. The last is positive interrogative sentences are formed by moving have or has at the beginning of the subject, while the negative by adding the word not behind have or has or placed after the subject. The next is forming for positive. Forming for positive, subject plus has or have plus past participle. Forming for negative, subject plus has not or have not plus past participle. Forming for question, has or have plus subject plus past participle. The next is forming for irregular verbs. If it is an irregular verb, the past participle is formed in all sorts of different ways. For example, catch to couch, arise to arisen. The next is forming for regular verbs. A. Add ed to most verbs. For example, jump to jump. B. If a verb of one syllable ends consonant, vowel, consonant, double the final consonant and add ed. For example, chat to chatted. C. If the final consonant is W, X, or Y, don't double it. For example, saw to sawed. D. If last syllable of a longer verb is stressed and ends consonant, vowel, consonant, double the last consonant and add ed. For example, incurred to incurred. E. If the first syllable of a longer verb is stressed and the verb ends consonant, vowel, consonant, just add ed. For example, open to opened. F. If the verb ends E, just add D. For example, thrive to thrive. Plus, if the verb ends consonant plus Y, change the Y to an E. For example, cry to cried. The next is about functions. The first is stating an event, occurrence, or action that occurred and still has something to do with now. The second, expressing an event or action that has been done repeatedly. The last, expressing an event or action that has occurred in the past and is still ongoing today. The last is about examples for present perfect tense. The board has decided to uphold the appeal. I have taken the wrong path. I have not started the movie. He has not finished the exam. Have you started the movie? Has she done this before? Okay, I have some notes too of present perfect tense. Adverbs of time are just, already, yet, before, still, since, and so on. For adverbs of time, for can be omitted. This is because the verb of time can still be understood even though it is not accompanied by a sentence. While for adverbs of time since, it cannot be omitted. This is because it can eliminate the function or use of the adverb of time itself and also the meaning of the sentence. The next is, remember to always use has or have and past participle in the present perfect tense form. The last is, you can use the past participle in the form of an irregular or regular verb. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much for your time and nice attention. I apologize if the material I explained about the present perfect tense is still lacking and I made a lot of mistakes while explaining this material. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.